Hey guys. Okay. Alright guys, welcome to the Spiritual Safe House. My name is Laura. I am your Christian energy healer. I'm gonna kind of like explain something because I think people are a little bit confused. Maybe I'm not saying it right. But as soon as some people hop on here. Okay, just give me 1 second guys. I'm just gonna share this out. I apologize for being late. For those of you that saw my comment, I was outside. Oh my god, the lighting in here is terrible. I'm so sorry, guys. I was outside where I normally do my live streams, and then it started raining, so I had to come in. Okay, that's why I'm running a little bit late here. So, give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna share this out. Oh, this lighting is just terrible. Whew. Alright, but you guys can, hey, thanks for hopping on. You guys can hear me okay in here? It's not, like, weird or anything. Just, like, give me some hearts or something just so I know that you guys can hear me and everything's okay. And as soon as a couple more people, I just want to explain myself because maybe I was not saying this correctly. Okay, I'm just sharing this. Whoop. Okay. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Okay, how do you pronounce... I am terrible with names. How do you pronounce your name? Sure, is it Sheree? Something like that? Oh, hey, Brad. Thanks for hopping on. All right. So we're having like a totally chill evening today. It's glass of wine and angel talk night, okay? So that's what we're doing today. I'm just going to share this out one more time, and then I'm going to Sheree. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, so I don't know if maybe I wasn't saying this correctly or putting it out there correctly, but what I want you guys to do is, because when I'm doing this, sometimes it can get a little crazy. So, hey Colleen, hey Dana, what's up? Alright. Okay. So we're having wine and we're talking to angels this evening, okay guys? Alright. So, what I want you guys to do, so we're going to be doing this every Monday, and depending on how long it takes me, I may end up doing more, okay? So, don't like freak out if I don't get to you like this week or whatever. But I may end up upping the number, but right now I'm keeping it as 11. Oh, Colleen. Okay, perfect. Now, where's my paper? Okay, so Colleen is following directions. Oh, Dana, I will have a sip for both of you. You and the little one. So, okay, guys, what I want you to do is I want you to comment with your favorite affirmation, okay? And I'm going to go through, and the first 11 people that tell me their favorite affirmation are going to get a reading from me, okay? So I know a lot of people were like commenting with their affirmation, but I wanted you guys to wait until I was already live so I can see them, okay? So I'm going to go through here, and I'm sorry I'm looking down. I'm trying to look at my iPad as well, because see if this is a little bit easier for me, just to check these. Okay, I think it'll be easier for me to see the affirmations on here. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna write down the first 11 people. This is what I did last Thursday. For those of you that were oh, thank you, Brad. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me put my wine down, guys. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I got all out of sorts because I was outside and I was all set up, and then as soon as I was about to go live, it started raining, and I was like, oh, this isn't going to work. Okay, so what I want to do is, now, listen, I'm going to say this now because I know some people were, you know, I don't want anybody to get upset over this, but sometimes when I go down the list and I'm seeing who's commenting first, whatever I'm seeing might be different from what you're seeing. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes I go back and the first 11 people that I get after I'm all done the live stream and I go back and check the comments, that it was skipped, and I am not intentionally skipping people, okay? I just want to say that, you know, right now. So I absolutely will go back and I will check to make sure that the 11 people that I'm doing right now are the 11 people that are actually in order, okay? So when we're all done, if for some reason you were like, oh no, I was third, you skipped me, you know, I will go back and check, okay? Just so you guys know, because I feel really bad when that happens, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm intentionally skipping them. This is not something, I am not like intuitively picking who I am talking to right now. This is strictly, oh, I'm sorry, I just saw Brad said shit happens. That's fabulous. You know, so I'm strictly going down by who I see in my live stream is the first 11 people, okay? So, like I said, if I go through and, you know, I skip you, just please, you know, I am not trying to do that on purpose, okay? But like I said, we're going to be doing this every Monday, okay? And depending on how long it takes me, today we got started a little bit late because of the weather, so I apologize for that. Okay, so I'm just looking down here. Okay, Colleen. So Colleen is my middle name. Yeah, I'm Laura Colleen. Okay, so favorite affirmation. Just for today, I will not be angry. I will not worry. Just for today, I will be honest. I will count my blessings. Just for today, I am enough. I will have financial freedom. Bless you and me and all that come into my path. That is beautiful. Is that from the Buddhist religion? Is that, and I apologize if I don't see your comment right away, but I feel like that, I've heard that before when, like, you know, studying and reading different things. Okay, so Colleen, you're going to be first. Okay, I'm just going to go through these real quickly, just so you know if I'm going to be reading you today. I just feel like that would be, okay, Troy. Okay, I attract love everywhere I go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Katie. Okay, and thank you guys so much for all the hearts and all the support you guys have been giving me. And I'll let you guys know, maybe even I'll mention it before we get started. Sorry guys, somebody was just calling me. I apologize. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, so I have two, right? I have Colleen, we go down, I have Troy, I'm sorry, I have three. Katie is third. Okay. Is this Shell, C-H-E-L-L? Once again, guys, I butcher names, so just be like, listen, lady, that's not my name. Okay. Okay, that'll be you'll be fourth. Do not do to others which don't like done unto you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Okay, Brad. Shit happens. Okay. Okay, Kamla. Archangel Michael, protect me with your white light for the coming 24 hours. That's what I do each day for protection. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. Dina. God loves me, angels love me, and I love myself. Oh, that end is so important. That end is so important. I love that. I love that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright. So once again, guys, and I might... Okay, I'm up to 7. Okay? So I just want you guys to comment with your favorite affirmation. The first 11 people on my feed, I'm going to pull a card for. My favorite affection is to be kind and loving. Rebecca. Okay. God forgive me my trespasses. I forgive those who trespass against me. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Colleen said it's a Reiki affirmation with a mix into my own. I love that. It really like reminded me of, I'm not sure, I don't know enough about it to say like, hey, this is what it is. But it just reminded me, of the Buddhist religion there for a minute. Hilda, now look at that. Hilda, I love that. That is so simple, but just so profound, right? So she said, I love myself. And that's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, here we go. All right, and I think, okay, Sheree, see, now that I know how to say your name here. Oops, okay, S-C-H-R-A-E, okay. All right, guys, now, like I said, when we're all done, I'm going to go through the comments to make sure that this list that I just wrote down matches the 11 people, you know, after the live stream is already done, because for some reason, sometimes it doesn't. So if your name hopped up and, you know, I missed you for some reason, I will PM you and give you a card, okay? So I don't, you know, I don't want anybody to think that I'm purposely skipping them or anything like that, okay? So very, very quickly before I get started here, I just want to let you guys know that, that I do, I dropped a card here, that I do have a new service out, okay? So I received a divine, oh, hey, Beth. I received a divine download in respect to doing these readings and creating a new spread. So with the information that I was given, I have developed a 10-card spread that is specific to having clarity on the blocks regarding your passion and your purpose, okay? Now, some of you may know that I'm a spiritual, like, I don't really use that word anymore. I'm a Christian energy healer, is what I like to go by. And I have a 90-day program that helps people to find their passion and their purpose. Okay, so that is mainly what I do. But after I have received this information, I found it necessary to add this additional service to help you guys and, you know, to help people. And I really do feel like it was divinely given to me to be able to help people. So if you are interested in that, and once again, this is a 10-card spread that I have developed certain questions with, you know, that were given to me to help people understand their blocks for why they cannot find their passion and their purpose. So if you are interested in that, please PM me and I will give you some more information about that if you are interested. And it will be a 60-minute session, okay? And, you know, we're going to go through more than what I would just tell you, you know, if I just pull a card for you right now. Obviously, I'll tell you what that card means, but during this 60-minute session, we're going to get a little more in depth with, you know, just so I can help you understand where these blocks are coming from, okay? Because this absolutely is the first step to you being able to find your passion and your purpose. You know, you have to understand where your blocks are coming from, acknowledge them, and be able to release them before you can move on. It's the process. Okay, so once again, if you are interested in that, and I will repeat this again, you know, before we end, just for people who were hopping on before, or who are hopping on after I already said this. But if you are interested in that, please PM me. You can find me at the Spiritual Safe House. Okay, and so a lot of you, woo, jumping out everywhere. A lot of you are a part of my other group. It's called Love Yourself, Love Your Life. In that group, we talk about scripture and crystals. That's what we talk about, okay? So if you're interested in that, I can put the link in the comments also when we're all done, okay? All right, so we're going to get started here, okay? Colleen, you are first, okay? So guys, I do this a couple different ways. So you can either ask me a specific question. So Colleen, you're going to be up first. If you have a specific question, you can type it in the comments. Or if you don't feel comfortable typing your question, you can just, you know, intuitively ask your question to yourself and just let me know. That's fine. I don't need to actually hear your question to be able to connect for you. Okay? I feel like the energy is very fast today, very, very quick. Okay. All right, Colleen. Whoop. Here we go. Okay, so that's funny that I just said that the energy is moving very fast today. Okay, so you have the 8 of fire. And also, guys, I like to kind of suggest, I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you are watching on your phone and you do get a card, maybe you want to take a screenshot of this, because sometimes looking at the cards later can, you know, bring in some extra intuitiveness to yourself. So, okay, so the 8 of fire says, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Okay, so that was, like I just said, you know, the energy is moving very fast, and, you know, maybe that was specific to your card here. So fire is all about your passion and your creativity, your drive, what really motivates you, okay? And this could have something to do with your career. It could also have to do with your personal development, okay? But the fire has dragons on their card there, and dragons are all about imagination. Okay, so this really ties in with the creative piece. So if you maybe are feeling any trouble in that area, I would spend some time working on your sacral chakra. That might be a good idea. But you know, this is really just saying that, you know, whatever you've been waiting for, the delay is over. Okay, the delay is over. Things are going to be moving very quickly, so that could be, not that it would be a surprise, but things could start moving more quickly than you anticipated them to be. Okay, so even many things happening at once. Okay, so don't get overwhelmed by that. Okay, know that there's going to be a lot happening, know that things are going to be very quick, but like I said, this is really going to help with, you know, I feel like it's more going to help with your personal development than anything else, okay? But just know that it's any delays that you'd been seeing before, the delays are over, and things are going to be happening very quickly. So I feel like maybe, you know, make sure to spend some time in self-care so you don't get too wrapped up in, you know, things moving too fast. But just know that they are going to be happening very quickly. Okay? Very, very quickly. Okay. All right. Let me know if that, I just like to know if that, does that make sense to you? Does that resonate with you? Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Latonia. Thanks for hopping on. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, Troy, you are up next. Okay. Woo. Hopping out here. Okay. Here we go. Another fire card. Okay. So you have the Knight of... I'm sorry about that, that glare in there. Okay. I'll try to, sorry, all right, we have the Knight of Fire here, okay? And this Knight brings masculine energy in with it, okay? A very masculine energy. And once again, the fire cards are all about your passion and, you know, your creativity, your drive, things that motivate you, okay? So, as this card is saying, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, but restless, okay? Now, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Okay, so like I said, this could have to do with your career or your personal development. okay? But I feel like things can sometimes maybe get so passionate that you could act on impulse. So make sure that you are, that you're staying grounded with this, okay? So there might be something that comes up that is sudden, okay? That is sudden, but please make sure that you are, you don't want to be like lollygagging around with making a decision about it, but you also want to be very grounded in your decision, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay. But I don't know. I feel like, because even this says passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. But, with this male energy piece coming in, this event that is going to come up suddenly may have to do with yourself, but it may have to do with another male energy. So just be aware of that, okay? Just be aware of that. And make sure that you're taking your time, okay? To just think things through when this situation comes about. But I feel like this situation, like I feel more serious, okay? I feel more serious. So don't be willy-nilly with your decisions. And even this card is saying time is of the essence. So it might be something that you have to make a quick decision on because the event will be sudden. So if this is something that you have to make a quick decision on, just make sure that you are grounded in your decision, okay? But I feel more serious when it comes to this, okay? But that is the Knight of Fire. I'm sorry about that glare in there for those of you that are, trying to take a snapshot or a screenshot, I'm sorry, of the picture. So, okay. Any push over the hill would be great. Oh, good, Colleen. Excellent. Okay. Sorry, this new live stream is like weird. It has all these new bubbles in it and everything. Okay. Katie is next. Katie. Okay. And like I said, guys, you can either put your question in the comment, or if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can just ask it intuitively. That's no problem at all. So I usually like to connect and, just ask the angels to give you anything that you need to hear right now. This is great. And you know what is so weird, guys? We go through these that, the other day it was like all water cards, right? And then it was water and earth cards. And now it's like fire cards. So there's a lot of passion going around from people. Okay, Katie. So the 7 of Fire. Ooh, sorry. 7 of Fire. How I get that glare in there like that. Okay, so once again, your passion, your creativity, your drive, things like that. So defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Okay, now I'm getting the feeling that this is a little bit more towards your career. I don't know if you're thinking about making a change in your career or something is going on with your career. But I feel like, when it comes to this, whatever you are thinking about, that you really do just have to stand your ground in this, and, be sure in what you believe in. Okay. As this is saying, stand your ground and, choose your battles wisely. That's always, that can be a difficult one, especially if you're a very passionate person. So it's like a fine line between standing your ground and, standing your ground and not letting people walk all over you, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'll show you this card again. All right, so we can be very passionate and sometimes, don't come off as, I I don't know if overbearing is the right word, but just be mindful in being overly passionate about something and, you know, choosing your battles, because you don't want to get into a battle because you are so passionate about something. Okay? So choosing your battles and, you know, standing your ground at the same time is a fine line. Okay? But I feel like this would be something more that has to do with your career situation as opposed to your personal life. Okay? Okay. Let me just see here. Oh, the stream. Are you guys having trouble seeing the stream? Sometimes people say that. I don't know why. My Wi-Fi is right in the other room. I don't know why that would be, but okay. All right, guys. Now, Shell, am I saying your name right? You are next. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Stream is fine here. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys, for letting me know that. Okay. Okay. Here we go. All right. Switching it up a little bit. All right. We have an air card coming. Okay, good. Okay. We have an air card coming in here. So the 6 of air. Once again, I'm trying to not get that glare in there for you guys. Okay. So air cards are all about your intellect and your decision making, how you're communicating with people, and being able to let go of fear and worry, things like that. Okay, so things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. Okay, so, you know, in this, things are looking up and the end of a difficult situation. So, but I feel like still don't let your guard down. Okay, that's what I feel like is coming through here. You know, you still want to make sure that you're analyzing situations, but not to the point that you're over analyzing them. Okay, we still want to, I find that always important to say, you know, when these air cards come up, you do want to analyze the situation and really think about the decisions that you're making, but you also want to make sure that you're coming from your heart space. Okay, that's so important. You always want to be coming from your heart space. Okay, so, and taking a trip. Okay, so maybe that, and that can be a lot of different things. Okay, that could be that you're taking a big trip soon, but it also could be that, you know, you're taking more of like just some personal solitude. Okay, it could go both ways, and that could be to release any fear that or worry that's been going on about something, whatever this specific situation is. I feel like you will be able to release any anxiety or fears that you were having about that situation, and that things are going to be okay. Okay, things are going to be okay. Kind of like unnecessary worry. Okay, like unnecessary worry. Sorry, my phone. Okay, so whatever the situation is that you're thinking about, things are going to be okay. All right, and you know, just like I was saying, you want to think about your situation, but make sure that you're coming from your heart space. Oh, and you are going away this weekend. See, that's perfect. Okay, excellent. Yeah, so, you know, take this time to relax. Okay, that's what this card is saying. Take this time to relax. Everything is going to be okay. Don't worry. Okay, things are going to be just fine. Okay, things are going to be just fine. Oh, hey, Gall, thanks for hopping on. Okay, all right, guys, I'm just going to, hold on. I have to pull this wire over here and plug my phone in so I don't lose you guys. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you can't hear anything, no moving screen. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's because my phone just told me it was, oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. All right, Brad, you are up next. We're going to take a little bit of wine first, though, okay? Oh my. Okay. All right, guys. All right, let's see. All right, Brad, you are up next. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes people have trouble with it and sometimes it just stops, and I don't know why. Facebook is weird. Okay. Like I said, a lot of the same, cards, the same types of cards, keep, okay, no problem. Yep, I'll have the replay up. That's not a problem at all. Okay, Brad, your card is the 10 of air. Okay, and like I said, air is all about your decision making, analyzing things, the communication piece, releasing of fears and anxieties that you might be having, and really just being able to bring in a lot of peaceful thoughts. Okay, so this is a little similar to the last card that we had. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. That's a big one. And expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Okay, now, this does not necessarily mean that you are recovering from an addiction. I've found that at times this can also have to do with maybe changing a habit, not necessarily like a strong addiction. I mean, it could be, but I feel that this could be maybe like a habit that is trying to be broken, or maybe a new, more positive habit trying to be implemented into your life. But, when you are communicating about certain things, just know that this change that is happening right now, in the end, this is going to be something that is going to be very positive for you. Okay? It's going to be something that's very, very positive for you. And I feel like the thing that has been troubling you the most lately is going to start to simmer down. Okay? It's going to start to simmer down. So, if you've been very worried or very anxious about one specific thing that has been happening, that's going to start to lessen. Okay, that's going to start to lessen, and things are going to start moving up and moving forward for you. And like I said, this recovering from an addiction, I don't know why, I'm feeling like it's more like a habit, or a different way of being, if that makes sense. Speaking to it, I feel good. I'm sorry. And intuitively, I feel a good health ship will be the result. Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, yeah, that's kind of, exactly what was coming through. That it's not necessarily like an addiction, but it is a different, a different way of being, like almost like a different lifestyle. Okay. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting to, that this change that is happening right now, it will be very beneficial for you in the end. And, the stress and anxiety about what's going on, or what has been going on lately, is going to subside. Okay. It's going to subside. And I think, really embracing a new habit, or embracing a different kind of lifestyle, in the end will be beneficial. Okay? Will be beneficial. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Kamla, and I think she's the one that said she had to hop off, but she'll be back to watch for her card, I think, if that was correct. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. We're on number 6 here. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, look, this doesn't make any sense, right? My iPad is frozen. I'm on the same Wi-Fi. That must be what you guys are talking about. I don't understand. I really don't understand why it does that. Okay, Kamla, here's your card. Okay. All right. Okay, sometimes I like to use the pendulum. Okay, I don't know if you guys use pendulums. Whew. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. 8 of water. So I don't, oh, you love pendulums? Yeah. I don't use the pendulum for every card pull, but sometimes when cards get stuck, it's just an easy way to get an answer very quickly. Okay, here we go. Oh, Hilda, yes, Hilda, you are number 10, okay? Just so you know. I will be pulling a card for you, okay? We're on 6, and you are number 10, okay? Whoop. Sorry, Okay, here we go. All right, Kamla, 8 of water, okay? Here we go. Here's your card. Okay, so water is all about your emotions, nurturing, love, your relationships, things like that, and also but your intuition and your psychic gifts, okay? So a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Okay, so, sorry. All right, so I feel like this is very, very personal, okay? So, and I think it does have more to do with your psychic abilities, but I just keep getting this very personal feeling. So when I say that the water card also has to do with relationships, this is definitely the relationship with yourself, okay? We forget that a lot of times, but this is definitely screaming the relationship with yourself. Okay, so I don't know if you have been examining your emotions lately, or you've been, trying to delve a little bit more into your intuition and into your psychic abilities, but I just get the feeling that you have been, looking for something more regarding those things, and this is, this is a very, I just keep saying that, it's a very personal card. But this, if you focus your emotions on this type of growth, okay, if you focus your emotions on practicing your intuition, meditating some more and things like that, you will see a positive growth in yourself, okay? Like I said, it's just, oh, sorry, very, very personal to you. So this doesn't have to do with anybody else, okay? This doesn't have to do with anyone else. Okay, I am so sorry. I don't know why that is happening. But just keep that in mind. When you are on this journey, they're telling you that if you keep doing this, you will blossom the abilities that you're trying to blossom, okay? And the things that you are working on are going to blossom for you. And this is going to be a very, a time where you are spending a lot of time with yourself, and don't be worried about that, okay? Don't be worried about that. And this is a time that you're going to need for yourself, okay? That you are going to need for yourself, but you are going to find a significant growth in yourself if you focus on your emotions and where you want to go spiritually, okay? And I feel like you have that want inside of you, that you want this kind of advancement, and as long as you focus on you, as we kind of talk about sometimes before, being selfish, okay? If you be selfish for you, you're going to have that advancement that you want, okay? And I apologize for you not being able to hear what is going on. I don't know why that is happening, but okay. All right, Dina, if you're still on, you are next. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. I love this card. The Nine of Fire. Right back to the fire cards. Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay. So, Nine of Fire. All right. So, once again, your motivation, your creativity, your passion, you know, what really drives you. And this could have to do with your self-development, but also, sorry, I have to move my leg here, guys, but also with, you know, it could have to do with your career. Now, this card says, don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Okay? So, I don't know. I feel like being pulled in kind of both directions for this, in the area of career and in the area of self-development. I just feel like I'm in the middle. Okay, when it comes to these two things, I just feel like I'm in the middle. But just know that whatever you have built for yourself, make sure that you hold on to that. Okay, make sure that you hold on to that. It's like right in the middle for both of those two things. So I guess in a way that's good to have that balance between those two pieces. But like this says, you know, whatever you have created in your life, that's right. Okay, that's right. You're on the right path for whatever you have created, whatever you are creating right now. You are on the right life path for that, okay? And if there is anybody giving you any static for anything, either your career or your personal development, you know, if anybody's giving you static, you just kind of got to put your fingers in your ears and don't listen to that, because you're doing the right, you know, you're taking the right steps. You're on the right track, okay? And this is a time where, you know, you really just have to believe in yourself and believe in what you've built, believe in what you've created, and just hold strong to what you have created in your life, okay? All right? I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I don't want to, like, let go of it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I feel like I want to hold on to it. So, you know, just hold on to whatever you've created, okay? Hold on to what you've created. Okay. Oh, you said very true. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, that's like, I don't know. I just want to hold on to what I have. Okay. All right, here we go. Rebecca. Rebecca, you are next. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this iPad. The iPad's frozen. I don't know what's going on. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know you're here. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Once again, guys, I don't know what's going on. I really do think that everybody, like, comes into one live stream for, like, a reason, because it's just so funny that all these same types of cards are coming out, and it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Okay, so now this one is pulled out. What I'm gonna do is, because sometimes this happens, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So sometimes this happens. This is the same card that I just pulled. Okay, this is the same card that I just pulled. Sometimes the energy gets stuck in there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that out, okay? And we're going to use the pendulum, okay? This is what I do, okay? Sometimes that happens. The same one comes out. Dina's energy is still running through the cards, okay? So, and I'll show you the pendulum, okay? So here we go. But this is, okay. All right. Here we go. So this is what I like to do, okay? For those of you that haven't used a pendulum before, this is my absolute favorite pendulum. It's clear quartz. I have, you know, I know what yes means to me and I know what no means. It's very easy for me to see that. But if pendulums are new to you, you would just want to kind of work with them as much as you can to get attuned with the energy. They can get attuned to your energy, and they will just be able to tell you yes or no about things. Okay, so here's your cards. I just want to show you because I don't want you to think that I'm like doing something weird or trying to not give you the right card. Okay, so, all right, here we go. So we'll just ask intuitively. Yeah, and this is exactly what I thought. Okay, so this is no to me on my pendulum, okay? All right, and that's clearly a different type of, okay. Now, and exactly what I said, which happens sometimes when the energy is really strong, because this is the exact card that I just pulled, and not saying that you couldn't get that card, but, you know, it's just, I don't know, that wasn't your card, because Dina's energy was still stuck in that card from the past reading. Okay, here is your card. 4 of Water, okay? Once again, emotions, nature, nurturing, loving, your intuition, tapping into psychic abilities, relationships, things like that, okay? So, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to new possibilities. Okay, so is there anything that you have been feeling, you're just like not feeling it? I think that's like, I know that's not very like descriptive, but is there something going on in your life where, I don't know, maybe it's been going on for a long time, or it's like repeat? I keep getting repeat. It's something that's repeating that you're just like, you're not feeling it. You're just like not excited about it. If there's something like that in your life, then I almost want to like be like, there's blinders on. Okay, there's blinders on. So it's like you want to be able to take those blinders off and see what else is going on in your life, because there could be something that could change that situation or alter that situation that you're just like not really feeling, and that situation could change to something that's a little bit more exciting for you. Okay, because yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, it's like almost like pushing it away. You know what I mean? That whatever is going on, that you're just like, I don't, like, it's almost like you're tolerating it, right? It's not that you're to the point where you just like can't stand it at all anymore, but you're just tolerating it, okay? And that's not the way to live. But I feel like if you, like I said, if you take off some blinders and don't just look, you know, don't just look straight ahead, look all around at things that could be going on, then, you know, some different things will start coming up for you, okay? And things will start to change in your favor, okay? They will start to change in your favor, because you shouldn't have to feel like, oh, like, you know, I don't, you know, I'm doing this, but I don't really like it. I'm not really enjoying it, okay? All right, good. That makes sense. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, so just about the bigger picture. Okay, look at the bigger picture, and some new things, some new opportunities will come into your life. Okay? All right, here we go. Joe. Is Joe still on? J-O? Okay. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. All right, Joe, if you are still on. Okay. All right. So the Page of Air. Okay. Once again, air is about decision making, intellect, releasing your worries and your fears. And along with that comes this page, which brings a very feminine energy. Okay. She's a very gentle energy. Okay. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Okay. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Okay. So, challenging information. Now, I don't get the feeling that this is necessarily like something bad or terrible that's happening. That's not where this is coming from. But this information that you are presented with, or you have been presented with, you know, it is going to make you think. You are going to have to take some time to think about those things. But once again, make sure you're coming from your heart space with this, okay? Make sure you're coming from your heart space. And, you know, in this delays or changes to plans, know that it's okay to change your mind, okay? Sometimes we make a decision and we think, oh, well, because I've already made the decision, I can't think any other way, or I can't go back and change anything, okay? But know that it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to kind of reevaluate the situation, and I feel like just make sure you're looking at things from all angles, okay? Make sure you're looking at all of the consequences that could happen from each of your decisions, okay? And I know that that can be sometimes overwhelming, and, you know, I feel like maybe that's where the piece of the challenging information is coming in, but, you know, you are going to have to do a lot of communicating, okay? There's going to be a lot of communicating, whatever this is coming from, but like I said, it's good to talk these things out, right? So you want to talk about them, evaluate what can happen, and make your best educated decision on that, okay? But like I said, it's okay to have made one decision and then re-look at things after maybe you've talked to some people about it, specifically a female energy, since this page is coming up. So I would maybe take the time to talk to that female energy, and, you know, just keep coming back to know that it's okay if you need to change your mind, or if you need to alter any decisions, okay? Know that that's okay to do, okay? All right. I think we can get so stuck in, you know, well, I've already made my mind up. I don't feel like thinking about this anymore, right? So try to step back from that kind of stance, and know that it's okay to reevaluate and talk about things again, okay? Okay. Hilda. Okay. Hilda, you are up next if you're still on here. Whew. Okay. All right. I feel like the energy has calmed down from when we first started. It was so fast and spinning. That was Colleen. You're still here. Your angels were really spinning around. Okay. Here we go. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, the first Earth card. Here we go. Okay, the Ace of Earth. Now, Earth is all about grounding, security, money, safety, you know, but it's also about abundance, has to do with material objects too. Reminds me a lot of the root chakra, things like that. It's a very grounding, pulling down kind of energy. Okay, here we go. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Okay, so I feel like things are going to take a positive turn. Okay, things are going to take a positive turn, but you need to remember to stay centered. Okay, I just, I feel very meditative almost, that you want to make sure you're staying centered in the present moment. Kind of don't let things, not out of control, but try to keep keep control of things. Okay, try to keep control of things, but things are going to be very abundant. Okay, things are going to be very abundant. Now, I feel like this is more with money than it is with actual like things. Okay, but as long as you are staying grounded, okay, that's why I just keep like wanting to do this. Like I keep coming back to center. Okay, so maybe spend some time focusing on like a mindfulness piece, so you don't get too scattered about things. When things are happening, because things are going to blossom. Okay, and this important documents or contracts. Once again, I just it's like don't get willy-nilly. Okay, don't get willy-nilly. Just stay centered. Stay centered in when the abundance comes. Okay, because it is coming. So when that abundance happens for you, just make sure that you're staying grounded and staying focused on what you should be doing regarding this business or contract kind of measure. Okay, I just feel very in the middle. Just stay centered and in the present moment. Okay. All right. Now, Sheree, okay, you are number 11 today. Okay. And then after I pull this card, I just want to repeat myself one more time. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, perfect. I'm so glad. Yeah, just very, in the moment. Okay. Woo. Okay. Here we go. Jumping out here. All right. 10 of Earth. Okay, 10 of Earth. So once again, this is about grounding, security, stability, material things, money also. Okay, but Earth also has to do with your education and things like that. I didn't feel that was the case with Hilda, that wasn't going on. That was more business-like. Okay, 10 of Earth. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Okay, so I feel like this is, this is about manifesting. Okay, this is about manifesting. So if you have been worried about anything, especially like this card is saying, especially financially, this is more about your personal life. Okay, this is more about your personal life. That there is going to be some manifesting that is going on. And I just want to tell you just to be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, be mindful of your thoughts, because whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, you're going to be feeling, and whatever you're feeling is going to be manifesting in your life. So I just, this manifesting, I don't feel like it's like, I feel like it's going to be more slow and steady than like, bam, a whole bunch of things just at once. Okay, so I think over time, this is going to be like a gradual and slow and steady manifesting, but regarding your personal life. Okay, and things are going to look positive. Things are going to be very positive. Okay, so, and as this is saying, on that journey, on that slow and steady journey of things manifesting, and they will, okay? So if you're having any fears or anxieties that things aren't happening fast enough, or they're not happening like big enough, things like that, get those thoughts out of your mind. Just remember, I feel the need to keep telling you that. Just be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of what you're feeling, okay? Things are going to be manifesting, and I want you to be looking for the little things, okay? Look for the little things. Look for the little signs of things that maybe we could easily ignore, okay? We could easily overlook, but things are going to be manifesting at a very slow and steady pace in your personal life, okay? So, but it's all going to be good things, okay? It's all going to be good things, and in the end, you will be able to look back and say, hey, look at all of those things that manifested in my life. Look at all of those things, okay? Okay, right. But I'm saying that, like, over time, and like I said, this isn't going to be, but things are going to be getting better, okay? Things are going to be getting better over time. It's just a very, like I said, it's slow and steady, that things are going to be changing, okay? Things are going to be changing, and positive things are going to be coming into your life, okay? It will be happening, okay? Okay, let me see here. I know, and you know what, guys? Sometimes we pull these cards and they don't really make any sense right now, but like I said, I feel like you're going to be able to, like, over time, be able to look back and say, like, hey, yeah, things did change, but like I said, it happened slowly, okay? It happened slowly, but I don't see things staying negative and staying in a rut for you, okay? I guess maybe that's the point that I have to get across. I don't see things staying that way, all right? And I know that when you're in a difficult situation at the time, it's really hard to imagine, anything else, and it's hard to see things happening even slowly. You know, it's hard to see anything manifesting in a positive way at all in your life. But I'm telling you, I don't see you staying in this difficult situation. You know, I don't know. I just feel like things are going to be different for you. Things are going to be different. Okay? Okay? All right, guys. So that's kind of how I'm going to run the live stream. So I just want to kind of, like, run over this again. I know when I advertise, like, I usually do, like, 15 or 20 minutes before, like, hey guys, I'm going to go live, and this is what I want you guys to, you know, participate with in order to get a reading. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Each week, you know, I'll do something different each week, but the first, you know, like, 11 people or so that answer live, those are the people that are going to get a reading. I just feel like it's a little bit more organized like that. But so I'm just going to repeat myself one more time for those of you that weren't here in the beginning, but I do want to just let you guys know that I am offering a different type of service. For those of you that don't know, I have a 90-day program that focuses on finding your passion and your purpose. So my job is to help you identify and clear your blocks through a variety of different spiritual techniques to be able to open up your spiritual channels and navigate yourself to find your passion and your purpose in your life. And that's a 90-day program that I offer. I recently received a divine download of some different type of information, and I have developed a 10-card spread regarding these angel cards that helps specifically people to get some clarity on their blocks regarding their passion and their purpose. So if you are interested in that and you would like a reading in that, please, I can give you more details about that, and you can just PM me. That is no problem at all, and I'll answer any questions that you have about that. Okay? So once again, you can PM me at the Spiritual Safe House, and I will answer any questions regarding either the 90-day program or and it's a 1 hour session. Okay, so you get a 1 hour session personalized with me. We'll do that either whatever you feel more comfortable with. I prefer doing things over Skype. Some people don't like that. We can do it over the phone. That's no problem at all. Whatever's going to be more comfortable for you. But that would be a 60-minute session. Okay, so if you are interested in that, please don't hesitate to PM me at the Spiritual Safe House and I can give you more details. Okay, and just so you guys know, I am offering a challenge right now, okay, the Purpose-Filled Chakra Challenge, okay, it's on the events in my page, the Spiritual Safe House. We're going all week, and we started yesterday. I have the replays in the event page, so if you want to catch up, they're like about 30 minutes. I'm trying to keep them at that, so they're not like too long, but if you watch the video and then I give you a little assignment at the end of the video, each day I have a specific thread for the assignments to go, and if you complete each assignment by next Sunday, which is the 20th, okay, so you have all week to complete all of the assignments, and they're nothing, you know, too intense, okay, so don't be worried. It's not like pages and pages of stuff, but if you complete all of the assignments and post them under the appropriate threads, next week I will be offering to each person that does all of the assignments, I will be offering a 3-card reading, and I'll be pulling 1 card from each of the 3 decks that I use. So I use the Angel decks, the Loving Words from Jesus decks, and the Well-Being cards. Some of you were there with me on Thursday for that. Okay? So for each person that completes all of the assignments, and like I said, post them under the appropriate threads, just it's a little bit easier for me to keep track of them that way. I will be offering each person that does that a 3-card reading, 1 card from each of the decks. Okay, and I will send you that personally. Okay, so I want to thank you guys so much for being with me this evening, and next Monday we will be doing these cards again, so make sure that I will tell you early in the morning what time we're going to be going live, okay? So make sure you're on there right away so you can answer the question and be one of the 11 to get a card, okay? So, and just so you guys know, I am going to go back and double check and make sure that I didn't skip anybody that was supposed to get a card. Because like I said, sometimes I go through and what I'm seeing is different after I post it, okay? So I don't want anybody to think that I purposely skipped them. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome, okay? And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.